Okay, so a loss and a win for me today. I think it should have just been a win, to be honest with you. I think I fumbled it a little bit. But so the stock market opened, I'll show you why. I can get a pen. So 2:30. Stock market opened up basically there. Yeah. And it pushed straight down, left this wick, closed there, and I got in. Now I think I shouldn't have got in there, and I'll show you why. If you zoom in, if you look at this swing low point, it's that red line. Price closed below that swing low. Okay, so then when the next candle opened up, of course it started to push up, and I thought, yep, this is it, and it slammed down and stopped me out. Now if we pay attention to this red line, what you can see is this wasn't a signal because it did close back above the red line. It actually closed below. So it's an indication that the manipulation isn't over. Okay, what we want to see is we want to see that point get taken out and then close back up above it. Next candle opened, closed below it. Next candle opened, closed below it. This candle opened, if I delete that, we then tested all the way down, taking out these lows here, but we closed above this manipulation point. That was the long signal. 33-point stop loss, targeting a 2-to-1. Let's get that exact. Okay, there was the 2-to-1 trade. This was the first signal, so obviously I marked up this, but we opened up down here. We didn't liquidate that. We didn't manipulate price to the upside. We did come down, but I think that is my error there. I'll have to look back at the back tests, but we need that candle to close up above the swing point, and it didn't. It closed below it, so I shouldn't have took that long. But when I got the second entry, obviously fully manipulated this price down here. We stopped out, this candle stopped out these people, and then this candle stopped out these two sets of people. But if you think about it, take these candles out of the equation and just concentrate on the entry candle. That is a full manipulation, liquidity sweep, and a close back above this level. We've also got these signs of rejection underneath. Place a long trade here. It did get a little bit like, oh shit moment, but yeah, we hit a 2-to-1. And obviously we was in the trade when this signal cropped up, so we wouldn't have taken that because we've already seen the manipulation was down here, and it was buy side. I just want to go back to a couple more signals of mine from yesterday. Yeah, so you see here, there's the manipulation point. The candle closed above that. You can see that candle closed there. Doesn't look like I've got any more marked up. Just that one from yesterday. But yeah, that seems more obvious to me. In fact, let's stick on sessions. Let's have a look here. Yeah, so there was the swing point. You can see we took that swing point out, and of course we closed above it, making that the long signal. Stop loss at the base of that, targeting a 2-to-1. Yeah, there you go. So my error today, but still good because it worked. It makes sense. See, this sort of trading style, I don't mind it as long as it makes sense, and this makes sense to me. We've got the stock market opening up, testing up high, coming down low. It obviously started to push up, but the sellers kept it down below this level here. And then this is a little bit of a spinning top, didn't really do much, but again we closed below the manipulation point. third time closed below, but we are rejecting this area down here is getting rejected massively. So when we do push down and knock out these 2 wicks, but then ultimately close back up above this point here, that's a long signal. Went for the 2 to 1. So it does look like price wanted to manipulate down to here in order to push up higher. Currently at a 3.5. But with this, if the win rate is as high as it seems to be, I will gladly take a 2 to 1. And what else I like about it is you're sort of only trading from 2:30 till 3, and because I think I will only ever take the one trade, unless I notice it was a mistake. Like that one was a mistake, and I didn't notice until after, when I was sort of fiddling around. I thought, actually, look, that closed below that line, so that wasn't a signal. But you know, if you're taking 1 or 2 signals in the space of 30 minutes, what's good is you can put this one on there and then literally walk away. There's absolutely no need to play with this trade. You haven't got to read price anymore because the back tests proved. Listen, sometimes it's a hit of 10 to 1. But you know, you are playing with a big stop, because that initial opening time, the candles are massive. So your stop loss has got to be big, as you can see, because of these 2 here. We needed to cover that low. So yeah, you never know, in 2-3 days time I might screw this up and throw it in the bin and say it was a load of crap. But as it stands now, it makes sense. The prints make sense, and it does, you know, generally catch a reversal. It's not even like it sort of just makes a 2 to 1 and then comes all the way back down. It is generally, you know, I mean, let's look at yesterday's. That's yesterday's one there. So that was the low it found. It did find the low, and from there it did project up. It's currently sitting at an 11.15. Depends how far you want to take it, but I'm happy with the 2 to 1, especially here. My mouse is running out of batteries, so we're jumping around. Horrible. But that was done and dusted in like 1 or 2 candles.